On the blasted fields of the Western Front, visibility meant survival, and visibility was rare. So the Allied armies did something odd and brilliant. They built trees that weren't trees. Steel trunks, painted to match broken bark, planted where dead trees once stood, hiding observers who could count men and aim guns without being seen. Tonight on Echoes of Time, the story of WWI's most daring disguise, the tree observation post. Welcome back to Echoes of Time. Tonight we peel back the sod of the First World War to reveal an invention born of necessity and craft. The hollow tree that watched the enemy. We'll look at why armies needed them, how they were made and installed, what life was like inside one, and how a small piece of battlefield ingenuity still survives in museums today. By 1915, the Western Front had settled into a deadly grid. Trenches, wire, and churned earth called no man's land. Commanders needed accurate observation to direct artillery and predict attacks, but anyone who exposed themselves risked a rifle bullet or shrapnel. Placing forward posts was essential, but forward posts were targets. This brutal catch. 22 demanded clever camouflage. Camouflage officers, artists and engineers began to think like hunters, mimic the surroundings. The result was the tree observation post, a hollow, life-size trunk disguised to match a broken tree. From the outside it read as wrecked wood and bark. Inside it sheltered an observer with a slit or periscope to scan the enemy. Materials varied. Some posts were wood. Others, for durability, were steel frames clad and textured to imitate bark. Designers matched local trees. The grain, burn marks from shelling, even lichen and moss. A narrow viewing aperture, sometimes fitted with glass or a periscope, allowed observation without exposing a human silhouette. The craftsmanship blended artistry with military engineering. The illusion relied on placement. Crews worked at night. They cut down or removed a real dead tree, then installed the fake trunk in the same footprint. The swap had to be flawless. Disturbed soil, misplaced roots, or a flagging strap would give the deception away. Engineers moved quietly, matching the tilt and debris, while the rest of the unit kept watch for enemy patrols and flares. A successful swap meant covert observation. A mistake could mean discovery and death. Life inside a tree post was cramped, cold, and claustrophobic. Observers rotated shifts because the small chamber could only hold 1 or 2 men. They sketched positions, counted troops, timed artillery flashes, and relayed information by runner, lamp signal, or field telephone. Their notebooks combined military notation and weary human detail, ranges, times, and a quiet tally of danger. Artists played a key role. Camouflage units studied bark, scorch patterns, and local lichens. They mixed pigments to match soil and ash. In winter, whitewash might be applied. The goal was not perfection, just enough truth to make the human eye look past it. The fake tree had to deceive not just one enemy glance but a pattern of observation across hours and weather. War reports mention both brilliant successes and brutal failures. In some operations, a tree post enabled accurate artillery that blunted an attack. In others, a post was spotted, shelled, and its hollow shell was shorn away. Survivors' letters and regimental diaries offer glimpses into the tension. The relief when intelligence came back useful, the dread when flares revealed silhouettes. Only a few original trunks or fragments survive. Museums and military collections preserve reconstructions and components. Rusted ribs, painted planks, periscope fittings. Seeing one in person restores scale. These were small, human-sized refuges, not Hollywood props. They're silent witnesses to a war that pushed invention into strange shapes. The tree observation post shows how necessity channels creativity. When survival is on the line, art, engineering, and courage converge. These trunks remind us that wartime technology is as much about concealment and perception as it is about shells and guns. Thanks for watching Echoes of Time. If this glimpse into hidden ingenuity moved you, like, subscribe, and comment with what surprised you most. Hit the bell to join us for the next deep dive into history's odd inventions. Until then, look closely. History often hides in plain sight.